Alright guys, it's winter as fuck out here. I just want to see if the old Camaro is going to do a cold start for me today. I guess first things first, let's see if the battery's dead. Sounds like it's not dead. Pump the gas a few times. Holy fuck. She fired over. You guys heard that. You guys definitely heard that. She turned over and fired right up. Now let's see if the brand new POWERSTROKE diesel will do the same. Give them glow plugs a quick cycle. She fires right up.
So I know the beginning of this video doesn't really reflect the title. However, this is a video that people have been asking me to do for a while now. I'm just starting to get around to it before I go to work later on today. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get this banged out, that's what she said, and uploaded before I go to work tonight. Also, another video that should be out just before this one. Hopefully it's up. Might be, might not. It's just about edited. I went to Ainsworth with my girlfriend for our birthdays. Our birthdays are very close together, so we just celebrate them together every year. Anyways, this video, I guess I'm rambling on now, and I've been getting complaints about that. But these are my videos, not yours, so suck it. This video is going to be about how much money I've got into my truck for modifications and aftermarket things and truck stuff. So, without any further ado, let's go for a quick walk around the truck. I'll just point out a couple other things that I've done. So you'll see, I've got the aftermarket front bumper. I have the rims and tires. I have smoked my lights. I have done my grill. I don't think I've included the cost in this because that was very cheap. Wrapping the grill was like 30 bucks. Getting my emblems painted was, I think, like 90 bucks to get my emblems painted by one of my buddies. I smoked my own lights. Still cost me like 30 bucks. Aftermarket cab lights. I do have wheel spacers. They're only 1/4 inch spacers. Not the bolt-on kind. They're like a spacer plate kind of thing. I just did that for preventing rubbing. I've got my straight piped exhaust, which you need the tuner for. My truck is not lifted. It's lifted, but it's not your standard lift. It's just bigger blocks and a leveling kit up front. I've got obviously the aftermarket bumper. I have the wind deflectors around the windows and the bug deflector on the front. I think that was all in all maybe 200 bucks. And then I've got my my antenna here for my VHF radio. As I said, the aftermarket bumper, light bar, the clevises, and the flush mount pods both in the front and back. So let's go ahead and run down through everything I've done to my truck and how much it's cost me this far. Now keep in mind, you're going to be a little shocked when you hear this number, because I was shocked when I wrote it all out. But there's much more to come yet, and I'll probably put it in the same amount that I've already done if not more, in just modifications. Never mind maintenance and tires, shit like that. Alright, so far, what I have done to my truck, and this is starting with my first modifications right up to my most recent. I believe it's the order I've got it in right now. Other than my radio and tires and rims, I just forgot about those and tossed them in last minute. So cab lights, they are Recon smoked cab lights. My truck did not come with them from the factory. The lights were $150. Remember, these are Canadian prices, not American pricing. So cab lights, $150 for the lights. I can't remember the shipping cost, but it was $400 to get them installed. It's kind of something that's got to be precise. You don't want them looking all fucked up. So that was $550 total. My DPF delete was next at, I believe I did that around 600 or 6,000 kilometers. I did that. So that was the next one. Is my DPF delete was $500 for the exhaust, $600 for the tuner, $500 for custom tunes, and $150 for labor. My friend Mike, who you saw do my EGR delete, also pulled out my DPF for me because I was unaware of how to do it. So now that I know how to do it, I can do it myself on my next truck if I happen to do that. Not a spoiler, maybe it is, but we'll see. So that was $1,750 total for my DPF delete, and that's just the DPF with the tuner. My bumper pods, the LED reverse pods you see in my bumper, those were $60 for the pods, Amazon special, $18 for the wiring kit, and $400 for labor, and that was $480 total. My Edge Insight CTS2 up here, that was $600. So I'll add that to the $1,750, because that's part of my whole delete package kind of thing, right? My leveling kit was $60 for the kit, and then $300 for labor to install and align my front end. $360 total. F350 rear blocks were $75 for the blocks, $120 for the custom U-bolts, and $300 to install. So $495 total for F350 rear blocks in the rear end of my truck. You guys might remember that video. It was a huge fuck around for me. EGR deletes. I already had the tunes, so we'll keep those prices out of this. $300 for the EGR kit, $60 in coolant, and $150 of labor for my friend Mike, who did that with me. That was a grand total of $510. My front bumper, Adrenaline bumper, $1,000. $150 for the lights, that's for the light bar and my two flush mount pods, and then $600 to install plus the wiring. That was $1,750 total. My VHF radio was $300. My tires were $2,300, $2,300, and my rims were $1,800, $1,800. Grand total of $11,100 for everything that I've done to my truck so far. And that hasn't even including the cost of the little things, like just little gadgets I have in my truck, like my dash cams. I have one in the front and one in the back for people up behind me that like to rear end people. And then obviously this one for idiots in front of me. And then I have my emblems that I got painted were $90, plus the wrap on my front grille. I do plan on getting a new front grille very soon. Just little odds and ends here and there that I didn't include in the total cost of this quote-unquote build that I'm doing to this truck, just because they really aren't very significant. But let's say somewhere around $11,500 total all in is so far the build for this truck. And the price of this truck brand new Mind you, I did have a little negative equity on my last truck for my trade-in. And with taxes and everything else all in, I paid $86,000 for this truck. So this truck is sitting at $97,000 it has cost me before maintenance, before fuel, and any kind of repairs that I will have to do to it in the future, such as paint and things like that. They get worn out. So this truck is basically, I'm not saying I have a $100,000 truck. I'm just saying it's cost me around $100,000 from new to where it sits now. My plans for the future, I do want a high flow intake piping kit. You'll see that in the future. They look gorgeous. Oh, also my cold air intake, that was another $600. I completely forgot about that. So, you know, it's driving the cost of this truck up even more, like around $12,100. So it's, you know, I've got a lot of money into this truck. It's quite the investment, and hopefully with YouTube's going to help me out with that investment. From the ad revenue, I'll be hopefully bringing in more of in the future with my videos, obviously, and I can see how far I can push this truck, and I want you guys to see how far I can push this truck too. So far it's been amazing. So yeah, we're sitting at like $12,100 in this build, and it's not complete. I want to do compound turbos, high flow intake piping kit. I want to do track bars, dual steering stabilizers, suspension, and I don't want to do suspension lift. I just want different shocks. I want Bilstein 5100 shocks. Guys, if you like this upload, please remember to give it a big old thumbs up. Give me a subscribe, comment, whatever you want. I'm going to be doing decals pretty soon for the channel. I'll be doing throttle out 250. I want to have a logo, a design for it. So I want to eventually do t-shirts and hats and shit like that. So I'm going to get a decal made up for my truck with YouTube and Instagram and all that on there so people can follow me. And yeah, make sure if you like this kind of shit and you want to keep wanting to see more, and you want to see this truck build progress, you know, give me a subscribe, give me a comment, let me know what you think. Follow me on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. I'm not too active on Twitter and Tumblr. I just share my content to there basically, just to try and reach out to more potential viewers. I also do have Snapchat. You can find that on my Instagram or on my Facebook somewhere, at throttleout250 for both my Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. Like I said, I'm not too active on all of those, but I am active on my Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. So be sure to get a hold of me there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Facebook, on my Facebook page for this channel. And remember, when in doubt, throttle up.